We find ourselves in cosmopolitan 14th-century London, stretching along the banks of the River Thames. All around us, the cobblestone streets are alive with movement and bustle, framed by wooden and stone buildings. In the distance, towers and fortifications attest to the political and commercial importance of this great medieval city. As we venture deeper into the city, we observe the narrow streets flanked by timber-framed houses with thatched roofs. In contrast, the Tower of London and the stone bridges over the Thames rise imposingly, reinforcing the presence of both the nobility and the church. It is within this mix of humble dwellings and majestic constructions that the diversity of urban life in the Middle Ages comes to light. The city's economic heartbeat resonates most clearly in its bustling markets, brimming with stalls offering fruits, vegetables, spices, and metal tools. Merchants call out to passers-by while horse-drawn carts rattle along the cobblestone streets. The active presence of artisan and blacksmith guilds reveals a vibrant London, firmly established as the region's mercantile hub. In every corner of the city, the daily routine unfolds with peasants and artisans immersed in their trades and women tending to domestic tasks. Children run about or help with chores, while nobles and courtiers wear more refined garments, an obvious contrast to the simple wool or linen clothing of the common folk. In taverns and squares, people gather to converse, reflecting the social life and human fabric that sustains the city. As we make our way through the city, the soaring towers of Gothic churches and cathedrals rise against the London sky. Through their great doors, worshippers of every background come and go to attend services and religious ceremonies. Monks and friars walk the monastery cloisters, reminding us of the church's powerful influence on education, culture, and spiritual life in that era. In the meeting halls, nobles and royal advisors debate matters of taxation and defense under the watchful gaze of lightly armored guards. Banners and standards hang from the walls, symbolizing the power and responsibility borne by the nobility. Meanwhile, tensions from the 100 Years' War and internal unrest among the populace sow uncertainty, revealing the city's political complexity in medieval times. A somber pall now hangs over the streets, which are half empty and filled with anxious faces. The disease has left its mark on entire neighborhoods, causing labor shortages and the sorrow of makeshift burials. The church and local authorities strive to keep hope alive among the populace, yet uncertainty and fear of the Black Death continue to spread throughout the city. By the end of the Middle Ages, London regains its energy and the streets pulse with life once more. Imprinted on its architectural and cultural foundations are the marks of all it has endured: the bustling vigor of its markets, the fervor of its temples, and the determination of its people through turbulent times. Today, these medieval vestiges remain as a bridge connecting past and present, reminding us of the grandeur and unyielding spirit that have forged the city's character.